I'm not rich, I'm not lying. Episode 10. Yes, that is where we're at. We did have episodes recorded in the past that cannot come out due to technical difficulties and a bunch of other reasons, like, quality wasn't the best for you. The material was also, the subject of material was a bit too spicy. So, we wanted to keep those takes in house and not let them out. Um, so that's why those episodes didn't get out. Also, we had Jesse on the last episode, and that episode couldn't get salvaged due to some technical difficulties, errors, whatever, blah blah blah. That's what the sound man says. So if anybody's has a problem, please feel no way and go to, I don't even know this guy's Instagram. I'm gonna put it up, but holla at Texadamus. Holla at him. He's the reason why. So you know, everybody blame him. But shit. Since he's not here, I'm not gonna be using any sound effects. So there goes that fun part. So shit. Did I say the name for the show already? I'm not rich. I'm not lying. Yeah. Okay. Me, your host, Sir Worthy, aka too many AKAs, aka a bunch of beef suya. I don't do no Mickey D's. 2 years sober. A round of applause for me, aka. You can ask me how I'm doing, because at this particular time I do not feel blessed, but usually mans are blessed. Mans are blessed. Look, I have a few things I wanted to discuss. I ain't got the team with me. It's just a solo episode, me by myself, so prepare your ears for that. Real quick. What? Okay, look. It's not midnight. I'm still recording this on Friday. June. That doesn't matter. I'm recording this on Friday, so it's not midnight yet. LeBron hasn't made his decision. I wanted to talk real quick about NBA, and then I was gonna get into like some music review and albums and talk about that kind of stuff. But real quick, NBA. I don't know where LeBron's going. He's not going Raptors, so that's all that matters to me. If he's not coming to Raptors, then who cares? But uh, let's be real. It's the best player of our generation. You ask me, I think it's the goddamn best player of any generation. But what do I know? I'm just, I'm just a young man who's watched over a decade of ball. What do I know? But anyways, I think LeBron is. I think he's going to be staying in Cleveland. If you ask me, I think he's going to be recruiting some guys to Cleveland. And if not, then my second choice would be that he probably goes to Philly. Only because he will then not have to do so much work. But I don't know how that plays out for young Ben Simmons' career. It's easier to go pair with a big man. But, yeah, I don't know. Ben Simmons, I don't know. He did win he also won Rookie of the Year, so, he has a trajectory that's supposed to send him through the roof. So we'll see. But that's my predictions. If you're asking me, I say he stays in Cleveland and recruits some guys, whether it be Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, I don't know, Melo, like whoever. No, Melo re-upped with he opted in this contract with Denver. Sorry, Denver. I say no, I'm old. What's that team he's with now that doesn't matter? OKC, yeah. Yeah, he re-upped with, or opted in with OKC, so he's still getting money. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. NBA is, ever since Durant made that decision, the NBA is just, as far as like championship goes. Come on, we all know it's whatever team can beat the Warriors. That's it. That's it. These guys are robbing LeBron, trying to ruin his legacy. But it's okay. I don't care how many rings Durant gets. Durant could have 6 rings. No one's gonna say he's better than Dwayne Wade. No, I don't think so. Not on the list of the Mount Rushmore list. I don't think he comes in that pecking order. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, what do I know, right? A couple of free agents. Yo, DeAndre Jordan, Raptors. We don't need him. Um, a couple of dudes that we don't need. We'll see what kind of moves the Raptors make. I'm very interested to find out because, man, I don't know. We need another scorer. We need someone who can score more than 15 points per game. I don't care what position he plays. I don't care how he does it, but that's what we need. Get it done. Messiah Majority. I don't even know his name, how to pronounce it correctly, so I'm not gonna butcher it, even though I just did. But get it done. The draft. Me personally, I only cared about Trae Young. You know, these guys don't stop racing. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. Motorcycles ripping it up. That one didn't really sound like a motorcycle though. But anyways, as far as the draft goes, there's only two players I was actually had interest in. That was Trae Young and Michael. Sorry. And Michael Porter Jr. That was the only guys who I felt some type of or picked up any type of interest in. So to see Michael Porter Jr. fall all the way to, what was he, like 13th, 14th? And it was cool. He got a nice landing home. He can be in Denver, and you know, I hear they're gonna redshirt him and keep him on the bench for a year and not play him because he has some back injuries. That's okay because they're getting Paul Millsap back, so they're gonna be a different team than they were last year, anyways. So we'll see how that process works for him. Trae Young is in Atlanta. Shout out to Quavo for hooking that up, because if you didn't know, then the internet would have you believe. But shout out to Quavius for that. We're going to see how Trae Young ball. They say he's supposed to be like the next Steph Curry or something like that. So we'll see, because Steph Curry was better than him in college. So at the same time, that's kind of hard to say because Trae Young did lead the nation, I think it was, in assists. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am actually tired. I didn't have a coffee today, and you know me, I'm running around. 8th member of New Edition, Bobby Brown's son in the flesh. So, you know me. I apologize though. But yeah, that was the only names I really cared about in the draft. We're gonna see what's gonna happen because last year there were some sleepers. Donovan Mitchell went like 12th or 13th or something like that. So, and he was in the running for Rookie of the Year. So we'll see what's gonna happen with that. Let's just get straight to it because you know we came here for, and everybody listened to it. Well, if you're a fan, sorry, if you got boobs and fallopian tubes, then you definitely listen to the new Drake that came out. And if you act like you don't have boobs and fallopian tubes, but you really got them inside your mind because you're a soft ass, then you probably listen to the... No, I'm just playing. I ain't playing. I'm trying to shit on anybody who listen to Drake. Drake's from the city I represent, that I stand for. So I'm gonna, big up all the artists that are coming out and doing their thing. And how am I gonna shit on the Sixth God? So anyways, his album dropped, Scorpion. I'll be real, I'm not a rush to listen to type of fan when it comes to Drake. I mean, I did his first album because I needed to hear what was going on, but that was like 10 years ago. So, but as far as this album goes, This was the first album in quite a few, maybe the last like 3 or 4 projects that he's put out where I was actually kind of looking forward to it dropping. I mean, of course, with the whole Pusha T beef and all, like, we wanted to hear if he's gonna have anything to say about it. So yeah, that was definitely a teaser or whatever, anticipation me personally, that I was looking forward to waiting to hear the album, get a chance to. So I mean, I got Apple subscriptions, so I'm not purchasing music, I'm just purchasing streams. And downloaded the album. I didn't listen to it's two parts, so I listened to the first part. Um, I didn't even get to the second part yet, so my review is not in total, or it's not a review of the album in totality. But I can say this after hearing what three records off the album before it came out: God's Plan, I'm Upset, and Nice for What. All three great records, in my opinion. My favorite it would be I'm Upset. Kind of an underrated record. Like I liked it when it came out right after the diss, the Pusha T diss. I thought it was dope. I kind of didn't make the correlation, or not make the correlation. I didn't try to make a correlation to the I'm Upset song and Pusha T because I felt like I don't know. I don't know. I felt it. I felt it was from something and for something different. And even to this day, listening to it, I still feel like that it had nothing to do with the Pusha diss necessarily. I mean, he did address. I feel like he did address the woman he has a kid with, but in that song, can't go 50-50 with no hoe. Yeah. So listening to that, listen to what I did listen to. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like the flows. Switching it up, what he was using with the track he has with Jay-Z. And there was I think like the third song on the album or second. I'm not even sure. One of the early ones. I like how the flow switches. The first record, he definitely like gives us some bars out. He said some things, man. He said some things. Um, I still got the rest of it to listen to. However, I'm just not in the mood. I'll be real. I'm just not in the mood. Sometimes you gotta be in the mood to get into some joints. And Drake's not my artist that puts me in that mood. I got some artists that put me in a mood where I can listen to whatever type of record I'm about to press play to just because of the artist. And one of those artists is Freddi Gibbs. And what did Freddi Gibbs do this recent week? He dropped Freddi. Jeez. Now that's my guy. Shout out to Freddi Gibbs, man. I never had more fun in my life at a concert. No disrespect to Currency. Shout out to Spitter, but when I went to that Freddi Gibbs concert, man, and look, I only heard of Freddi Gibbs because he was featured on Spitter. Spitter introduced me to Freddi, so it's only right. But when I went to that Freddi Gibbs, the You Only Live Twice tour, that concert that he had last year, oh man, look, if Fillmore was here, he can attest. If Bangham was here, he can attest. That, oh man, I don't know. I never had so much fun before. A mosh pit started. He has records where mosh pits started, and I mean, we got white boys pushing dudes, and man, man, amazing, great records for the crowd, man, like great records. So he dropped Freddi with first before we even get into the album, the promo run. I mean, we're in an era where you can now tell people in 2 weeks, a week of 3 weeks, hey, my album's dropping. So the promo he had for it, he had the infomercials. I mean, look, if you haven't seen the cover, just Google it, Freddi Gibbs. Just Google Freddi Gibbs. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up as most recent things. Anyways, he's laying down like Michael Jackson in the suit on the cover. Shout out to Freddi, man. Yo, Gangsta Gibbs, ho. Two bitches cooking in the crib, though. Still got a bucket, but I ride it like a Benz, ho. Yo, when I mean Freddi's on that shit. Freddi's on that shit. The infomercials, you got him remixing old joints from like Luther Vandross and Erykah Badu and Marvin Gaye and all that kind of stuff. And he's just putting his own gangster spin on it. Like whipping dope with Tyrone. Call him and tell him, come on, help me whip this shit. Don't you use that trap phone. Gangsta Gibbs, man. Like, I don't know what to say, man. Like, I really don't, man. If you ask me, look, I'm biased, and I'll tell you straight up. If I'm a, there's a couple things I hate. I'll tell you when I'm being a hater, but I'll tell you straight up, I'm biased towards Freddi. And this joint, my favorite so far. I'm not gonna go as far as to say album of the year right now, cause I do feel Banks is I feel Banks is gonna drop around November time. So I can't say album of the year just yet. But if you're asking me, based off of just what I like to bump, oh yeah, he got them records that I want to hear. That when I'm pulling up to the hood, sometimes I like to get the momentum and switch the records. Or sometimes I'm on the highway, I need some momentum. Let me switch the record. I'm putting on some Freddi. It's that gangster shit. There's double entendres. There's flows. There's shit for you and your shorty to ride to. That's everything I need, man. It's everything I need, man. Bars are there, like, it's everything I need, man. You hit the, like, I heard him say some shit like, hit these bitches, leave by the morning sun. I was one and done. Yo, trade these hoes like Kyrie, I'm Lebron. Yo, shout out to Freddi Gibbs, man. That's my ninja, man. That's my ninja, man. I like having debates with people about great rappers and things like that. But my problem is I'm often debating with people who don't write raps themselves and also don't value rappers as like the highest genre of music they listen to. So it's kind of different for me to then accept your opinion when you're the type of person to turn around and say, well, I like rock, I like R&B, I like reggae, I like all these other things, and it's cool. That's cool, but it's not me. I like definitely lots of other kinds of music, but rap rap is the reason I like other kinds of music. So that being said, um, let me get off of the Freddi shit. Make sure you guys go listen to that. I'm gonna say this: I didn't listen to it, but I did hear the song. Tiana Taylor. Is it Tiana or Tiana? Tiana? I don't even know. Um, Shumpert's wife, Iman's wife. Um, Shout out to you. Beautiful voice. I love her energy. She's dope. She's a fly queen. I just don't know much about her, to be real. Like, I don't know what she do. I don't know how old she is. I don't know who she's related to. I know nothing about that. So, I just say this. Um, a record was played for me. I gotta pull it up. Pull up my iTunes real quick. A record was played for me by one Tiana. Tiana. Oh, looking at it, it's Tiana. Tiana Taylor, okay. This one record, yeah, three-way. Um, Featuring a guy I really don't care much of, Ty Dolla Sign. I think he's a weirdo, just based off looks. Every time I see him, he looks like a older version of a calmed down, softer, Trippy Red. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, Ty Dolla Sign's cool though. I don't really got too much of a problem with him. I just don't feel none of the music he makes. Well, none of the music his voice is on, at least, because I'm pretty sure he's behind the scene. So anything that his voice is actually on, I guess I'm just not a fan of it. But that's one record I can listen to. I'm lying because I haven't listened to it more than once, and I don't think I am actually going to play the record. But I'll say this though, it's an enjoyable record to listen to. It's like one of those videos on Facebook or YouTube. Just check it out, or Instagram, however you digest content. It's one of those records where you gotta like excuse me, it's one of those records where you gotta like think about yourself and your own situation and what you got going on. Of course, the record's called Three Way, so that meaning, more than two sexual partners, more than two partners being sexual at the same time. Um, Threesome. Menage a trois is something completely different than a threesome, is what I hear. Or no, hold on, wait, I may have gotten that. I may have gotten that wrong. Let's just redact that. Redact that statement. Let's just move forward. Um, some of the lyrics she says in the song is like, anything for my baby, I'll do some crazy things, yeah. So whatever he want, he can get that. Long as I like, we can hit that. Hoes, we don't love them, no. Soon as we done, she leaving right out the door. Um, if you can keep our freaky secret on the down low, we can have a special thing going on. Whoa. I'm not gonna lie, all of that sounds good. Sounds great in a song. I mean, sonically great, amazing. But in speaking to somebody in person, all of that sounds good. But is it real? Is it real? Cause, mm, damn, it's like you ever look. Let me speak to all my fellas real quick. You ever had shorty giving you head and she moaning? Like you gotta look down at her like, is this real? Is this real? Nah, but like, look, she's talking about being submissive to her man and allowing him to have the chance and opportunity to get that, and that being whatever he wants. God damn, women, when you say some shit like that to your man, you don't have to be as fine as Tiana. You ain't got to be as fine as Shumper's wife. You can be regular, degular Keisha, Chantel from the hood. Like, it don't matter. Lord. I heard a long time ago from Olders saying, actually, I'm fronting, it was Lloyd Banks. He said, niggas don't want wives, they want threesomes. It's true. But who would have knew you can have threesomes with your wife? Maybe niggas would start having more wives. Could have just cracked the Da Vinci right there. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'll be real. I didn't have much to discuss this week. Actually, I did. I just didn't want to do it by myself. A lot of things going on right now with the kid. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're ending off with that Tiana stuff, that Yana, whatever. We're ending off with that. That's done. But yeah, a lot going on with me right now. Some new ventures in my life. I'm into some different things. Familiar, but different. And I just gotta work hard and keep at it. So, you're gonna see me more a lot. You're gonna hear me more a lot. More a lot. I like that. I think I might use that I think that might be my shit. More a lot. Anyways, I'm trying to wrap this up. Actually, I'm not even gonna front. If you guys are on the Xbox, add my gamer tag, El Presidente fam. That's El President with an E at the end. So it's Presidente and then fam. I'm on that State of Decay right now, killing zombies real quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sith Lord. Shout out to Texadamus. Shout out to Fillmore as well, because he's on it as well. I'm gonna wrap this up. Run some games, because I'm a nigga. Got some games to play real quick. We up for a little bit. And then tomorrow we got some new things happening. So some new announcements. Look forward to some announcements happening in sometime in any episodes. So I guess don't really look forward. Just keep listening. That was episode, I think it's 10. So if I'm here saying 10 and I find out it's like 9 or it's 11 or some other shit, just don't 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 laugh too hard, or you know, I'm bugging. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back in a few days. I ain't gonna take too much for this one. I'll be back in a few days, so keep the subscribe button lit. You're on Podbean right now listening to it. Okay, go listen to the other episodes. Go skip the first episode. Matter of fact, you can skip the first 3. Just start off at episode 4 or episode 5. Any episode, actually, but just not the first one. First episode's trash. But we getting busy though. So shout out to my guys. They couldn't make it, but we gonna get them for the next one. Sir Worthy, aka Too Many AKAs. That's really all that I got. See y'all next week or in a few days.